Good evening, friends. Jason here with AxodysFC, and this is episode 30 of my usual daily Tottenham and football-related updates on things that interest me. So yeah, I've done this actually 29 days in a row, but I got an extra double feature day, so now I'm up to 30. And I'm planning to keep trying to do them every single day. Until season's over, and we'll see what happens at that point. But so far, so good. And so at this point, if you have been enjoying these and would like to continue seeing them, please like and subscribe. I've had a few so far, and I'd be happy to see more. So let's get right into it. Not a whole lot of Tottenham news today. In the aftermath of the Brentford game, most people are pretty happy with how things played out. Brentford was a tough matchup for us, and actually the other top teams, and continues to be. And getting a draw is a good outcome, especially with as many new faces as we put on the back line. So yeah, overall, the real complaint, of course, is with our front line. Just didn't get a lot out of Son and Kulusevski and Richie, of course. And so yeah, so some question of if I would have liked to seen Solomon myself, and definitely would like to see more from Richie than we've seen so far. I'm not ready to give up on him, and I don't think we have a real alternative at this point other than Son, maybe. But it sounds like the word is we are going to make a bid for Gift Orban out of Ghent in Belgium. And yeah, he's definitely an intriguing option to me. And the main thing, though, is we have to get our outgoings taken care of, it sounds like, before we fully commit to that move. I don't know. Speculation too is that it'll be like a 30 million euros asking price. I would expect it to be higher, actually, maybe more like 35. But just because of who we are and the money we have, etc. But anyway, the list of outgoings for sure, I heard, was Ndombele. He just didn't do enough to convince that he's changed. And in fact, once he picked up his knock and other things, it sounds like he fell down the Ange approval levels, and just did not do enough to convince our esteemed manager that he's changed and will apply himself. So the others, Taganga, let's see, Harvey White. There are 7 names I recall. Let's see. Lloris, of course, Reguilon, Jed Spence, and there have been rumors about, originally it was Sanchez, but he's been playing so well and has the speed actually to play the back line. I have to think Dyer might be that center back we'd look to clear out, but especially with him not playing, not even being on the bench in this last week. But I don't know. Ange says he's still in his plans, so anything's possible, obviously. But it definitely seems to me like Sanchez would be better in that backup spot. And of course, the other thing is we don't know yet if concussion protocols are going to keep Romero out for the United game. Seems like it might be the case. But yeah, so still some questions there. Beyond that, yeah, that's really the extent of the Spurs things that I had to talk about today. I am looking forward to that United game, and actually, I've enjoyed how many podcasts came out today. I'm still getting caught up on all the latest thoughts and reactions and that kind of thing. Now that I'm like fully invested in that content scene during the season, rather than just during the transfer season, I'm getting the full brunt of the regular releases beyond. Last season I was subscribed to Golden Guest, and that was probably my main Tottenham related podcast that I tuned into. Now I've got the whole gamut, and I should like run down the list in my my cursory reviews of all of them in some future video. But yeah, it's the Women's World Cup still going on. Still, they're in the semifinals, so early morning my time, like 1 a.m. Sweden plays Spain. I will not be tuning in for that. I hope Sweden wins, just in the sense that it's kind of better for USA to have lost to potentially one of the finalists. And and then of course big game, which I'm more likely to try and watch, which is Australia and England. But again, man, it's so unfortunate. I think that's like a 3 a.m. time. Yeah, this has been brutal for watching in the West Coast, at least. And yeah, it makes me wonder what like the most, if there is a sweet spot actually for no early morning games for anybody in the world. Like when would that be in the? I guess yeah. The problem is New Zealand, Australia, like in the kind of the Pacific, Eastern. I don't know. Yeah, it's a big planet, and there is no probably perfect time. But anyway, kind of curious to see how that plays out. But with the times being so inconvenient, just not likely to tune in. Anyway, wow, that sun is bright in my face, so I'm going to stop here. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Number 30, hopefully first of many, 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 many anniversaries, so to speak, milestones, whatever. 50 being the next significant one, maybe. Anyway, again, if you enjoy these, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care, stay well, and remember, to dare is to do.